You're now a major champion. How did it change you up here? What were your expectations upon yourself? Did it help you win the next time, or was that a bridge you had to again cross?
It was a monument for me to cross. You wanted to win again. You wanted to win quickly, right? And golf is not that way. So I was very hard on myself. My friends that were out there would hear me talking to myself or at dinner, and
Thumbs up.
I just really wasn't kind to myself, and I beat myself into a little bit of a hole at times. But
Is
I
that
kept
you?
playing.
Was that Jeff?
Yeah.
Was that who you normally were? Like you were hard on yourself? You'd say this and that, or was that something new?
I was really hard on myself my entire career, and then as time went on and I had not won, you can't help but read things and hear things, and he was a one hit wonder. He's and this isn't a bad thing, but he was the Orville Moody of the '90s, and you just kind of say it's not like I was playing bad golf. I think between winning and then winning in '97 in Tucson, I lost 6 playoffs. So it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't like I was playing poor golf, but I didn't get the win. And that's what you're trying to do every week when you're out on tour. You tee it up, you're trying to win. And although there was some solace in making a lot of money and a lot of top tens and being a top 30 player, I wanted to win. And 9 years in between, that's a long time to go. And there's a lot of late night chats with yourself that what's it going to take?
Yeah, I remember we were talking about Paul Azinger, him saying to me one time, when you have confidence, you never think you're going to lose it. When you lose it, you never think you're going to get it back. How low were the lows for Jeff Sluman?
I went through a really bad time. I kind of had the driver yips, frankly, in early '94. Played poorly in '93, but '94 was the pinnacle of bad play off the tee. And I was pretty convinced that my game was done. I wasn't going to get it back. It was that bad. But I just kept working and working and working, and then finally got out of it. And then got some stressful situations that it showed up real late in the 4th round. But it wasn't the nerves on the first tee of Thursday that I had anymore. So I did get through it, but that was honestly a tough 12 to 18 months from '93 through mid '94.
What do you think pulled you out of not only that stretch, but through into victory? You ended up winning a total of 6 times on the PGA Tour, which is incredible when you get right down to it, including that major championship. What do you feel pulled you through? Was it as Craig Harmon described you, your bulldog mentality? Was it because now all of a sudden later on you're becoming a father? What was the combination? What was the recipe for you to save yourself?
Well, I was a little easier on myself as time progressed, but I've always had that kind of that imposter syndrome, right? Boy, does everybody or anybody know around here that I don't think I'm really that good? But your peers would tell you, and your friends, hey, you're an unbelievable player. Just go out and relax and go play the game. Let the game come to you and stuff like that. And so as I got older, a little more mature, becoming a father, husband, and everything, that kind of got me on a much more even keel. I remember people watching me and say, boy, you look really calm and cool and collected out there. Well, I was actually a bag of nerves, but you kind of got to hide those. And I remember a conversation with Tiger when he came over to the house for dinner during one of the Western Opens. And I said, boy, it really looks like you're calm and cool and everything. He says, no, I'm nervous. I said, you are? He said, yeah, but I know everybody else is more nervous than me. So that kind of calms me down. So, you kind of figure out mentally where it helps you. And but I got through a tough period and then became even a better player as I reached my late 30s and early 40s.